ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
Genuine IT Systems provides an innovative AV solutions and offers the latest technology and highest level of customer service to clients and group at meeting and event venue. With over 10 years of experience and a highly skilled team, its world-class projects are executed with precision and completed on time and within budget. And today we are so pleased to host Mr. Suresh Menon, the founder and the managing director of Genuine IT Systems. Stay tuned.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد.
Actually, UAE is a great country, as I mentioned earlier as well, and the leaders of UAE is giving all what we need. The people who are coming here as new and wanted to start the business, great royal family is giving the greatness to the country, and we are following them as well.
Welcome everyone to your favorite program, Pearls of Union, which invites the most successful people here in the UAE. Today from Abu Dhabi with Mr. Suresh Menon, the founder and the managing director of Genuine IT Systems. Welcome, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We are so pleased to meet you today. So today we talk about your successful story and also about your successful company. That's why in the beginning we need more details about you to present you to everyone. We need more details about your professional experiences and your educational background as well.
I am from India, especially from the state of Kerala. Then I landed here in the region in the year of 1994. First I started my journey from Bombay, professional journey from Bombay, then moved to Saudi. I was there in Saudi for 4 years. Then after that, in 1998, I moved to UAE. And then I was a working class, and I was working with a company here for 15 years. Then after 15 years, in 2013, we started off this business, and now we are completed 11 years in this area.
Yeah.
That is the journey of a professional in short, actually speaking. Now, we have started in 2013 here, and then 2014 we had a branch in India as well. And then in 2016 we started in Dubai, and we had in between we had 2-3 branches in India, and then now we have approximately 70 people in total employee level. Approximately 30 people in here and 40 in India. That is the journey for the last probably 25 years in UAE.
So sir, you know, every journey and every successful journey is not an easy journey, and also every business, especially in the beginning, it faces many challenges. So what are the most important challenges that you have faced during this journey or at the beginning of your career?
The first one is when I came here in UAE, I didn't know anybody in UAE, to be honest. Then I had to find a job first. Then, luckily I got a company here where they were trusting me a lot. And I was only with that company for 15 years. I didn't change the company as well. Then, after completing 15 years, actually my mind was saying to have an experience as an employer, because I was working all the 25 years as employee. Then I want to know what is an employer doing. That is the reason why I had to start this business, to be honest. Then that's why I was not expecting this growth as well. That is mainly because of my employees, mainly because of dedicated employees. Even there are employees with me since the beginning, since 2013. There are probably approximately 5-6 people still continuing with me since 2013. One of the reasons. And the challenges when we are talking about, yeah, definitely, since I was here for 10-15 years in the market, I continued my business also in the same area. So when we started off, definitely, as you know, like there are a lot of financial crunches, then the project completion issues, those kind of things. But luckily, there are some friends also who helped me a lot to overcome the issues in terms of financials, in terms of moral support. So it was happening. That is how I started off in 2013. Then, as I mentioned earlier, I was starting one by one office, and now we have 5-6 offices in UAE and India. Also, we are doing some projects in Qatar, Oman, those places. We are going as project based, and we have done one project in Bahrain as well. So that is how it is going on. We are mainly into audiovisual company, where we are starting from classroom and going up to big auditoriums, video walls, and meeting rooms, boardrooms, and all kind of audiovisual solutions we are providing, which is starting from supply. I mean, when we are talking about making the BOQ, making the drawings, then delivering, supply, and handing over the project successfully. That is the main course of projects what we are doing now.
So you have mentioned that your friends are your supporters, right? So what about the other supporters who have supported you, encouraged you during this journey to overcome these challenges? Also, who are your mentors?
When we are talking about my mentor, we have to consider the first mentor as my previous employer, to be honest. They were very good at me. They were very good leaders, and they were my, honestly speaking, when I started the business, I was following their pattern, to be honest, the way how they made it. But the person I was looking at, unfortunately, he passed away 2 years back, and that is how I got the leadership quality, how to handle a business. I got it from the previous employees, to be honest.
Now let's talk about Genuine IT Systems. How was the first step and what inspired you to create this company?
That is, as I mentioned earlier, actually what we are looking at is like, I want to start a company to handle myself. Actually, I was not thinking of having this kind of employee in the initial when we thought about a new company to form. Then actually what happened is I thought of I will be working as a, what you call is the freelancer. That is one of my intention when I started my company. Then within 2 to 3 months, 3-4 months time, I understood that it is not possible to do work as a, because the clients we had in UAE, they all wanted me to do the delivery, installation, those kind of things. Earlier what I thought is freelancer is okay, we can work as an intermediate person to get the project and hand it over to some company and continue that business. But within 2-3 months time, I understood it is not going to work out for me. So that is how I started taking the employees, where we started taking actually I took first technical employees in my company, because we have to do the installations. That was a challenge, because earlier there was no installation people, so I had to give it to somebody else, like outsider. But then I was not able to commit the timeline. So I decided to have the technical team in-house. So I was only one person, then there were 2-3 technical people. Then that is how we started off. Then we had to take sales team, making the other team, admin team and all. It was a big challenge, actually speaking. Yeah. I was alone in a room like this size. That is how journey started as Genuine IT Systems. Then one step at a time, that is how we started making the bigger office and multiple branches.
So what are the core services that your company offers?
We are, as I mentioned, actually we are dedicated to only audiovisual solutions and also annual maintenance contract for audiovisual systems. Earlier we were planning to have some rental, but then that it didn't work out for me because the rental division needs 24-hour service, actually speaking. Because even the night, the rentals which is coming in audiovisual, mostly in the hotels and all in the evening times, which needs a bigger manpower, which I was not able to do that time. Then I started off only in the solution of installation projects. That is how it started. That is how it started. We are focusing only on project-based solutions. That is what now still we are continuing, but we are getting more and more client base.
Sir, as we know today we are living in a competitive environment, especially in Abu Dhabi. So what sets your company apart from other companies in this industry?
Absolutely, you are in right point actually. When we are talking about the competition, earlier we used to have, when we are talking about 10-15 years back, we used to have in terms of profit range 30 to 40%. Not profit we used to have. Now, since the competition is way high and there are a lot of new companies came in and the previous company were there now in very big competition, we have to reduce the margin level, but we are increasing the volume of business. That is how we are compensating in terms of competition. And the same way, the inquiries are coming more nowadays. When you are talking about years back, when I started off 98, 2000, those area, it was the inquiries are very less. Now, when you are talking about the companies here, 50% above companies have a meeting room. Earlier, there was no meeting rooms for the company. Probably 10% of companies had the meeting rooms in UAE. Now it has increased to 50-60%. That is the growth which happened even in the local market. Now, even in our office, even we have, without a meeting room, we cannot work on. So that is how the corporate level improved and the government level improved. All the companies have improved on that basis. In our area, it has improved a lot. So competitions are coming, but the volume of business also coming in.
Sir, what is your vision for innovating within the AV and lighting solutions sector?
When we come down to that level, when we started off in years back, audiovisual only was one projector, one screen. That was the audiovisual all about. Now, when it comes down to new era, new years and all, now you have starting from projectors, interactive panels, video conferencing, LED walls, all this kind of solutions is coming under AV. So even in a school, when you are taking a school, in the school itself, because the education segment is one of the best segment for us to do the business. So when you are taking a school scenario, it is starting from the classroom solutions, PA system, then auditorium, then video walls. These all are there, which is a big amount of business in one school when you are talking about. So even the school level, education level has improved a lot in UAE. So almost all the schools, all the education segment has requirement of high volume. So that is how we are getting more and more business as well. As a challenge, yes, as you mentioned that there are a lot of new competitors coming in. We have to give the main aim for us to give the solution for any client, any end client. When we come out, we have to have a smiling face with the client because we don't want to non-complete project and to come out. That is actually we believe that is the success of our company. We don't have any client going away from us by saying, no, they are not completed the job. We don't have any project we have left out without completing.
And of course, sir, your company has its special imprint in this sector. So what are the most important plans and strategies that you have followed to ensure that your company stands out in terms of flexibility and quality?
That is where, as I mentioned, like our main aim to come out from a client side by giving the proper solution, what they are looking for. When we started as a project, when we start off the project, we are understanding first the client, what all he is looking for when we are doing a project of AV. So in the end, when we are handing over, the whatever they were looking for, that has to be completed, that has to be fulfilled. That is our main aim to do with the client. Whatever they are looking for when we are talking to us, that is getting completed, and they have to be happy. That is keep on happening. Yeah, that is the main aim to be success in this field.
So, sir, you know, the UAE attracts all people from all over the world to come here and to create their own businesses. And this is thanks to its facilities. So what are the most important laws and facilities established by the UAE and applied throughout the investment sector, and especially in this field?
UAE is a great country. UAE is ready to accept anybody in this market from all over the world. That is what I am also looking at, like even the competitions coming from entire world. Now earlier we had few companies here with probably limited countries. Now when you are looking at it in our area itself, probably lot of companies from different countries, and we are in company. That is the greatness of UAE, actually speaking. Even though that is there, and also the UAE is developing in a fast track. I mean, they are in government level, in semi-government level, even the foreign investment coming in a great way to this company. FDI is flowing into the country because of there are a lot of opportunity. So when that is coming in, we also coming to that area where all the companies who are setting up here, they all need audiovisual solutions. That is why we are also growing along with government policies. That is an important thing. Yeah.
Sir, of course, you have your own strategies to manage your business. Now, if I ask you about your future vision, what do you aspire to? How do you see your company in the upcoming periods?
That's what, as I mentioned, we started off in the other countries like a project-based presence. Now, in our future plans, we are looking at having offices in those countries, especially in Saudi. Saudi is a big country, and big projects are happening there, even in our terms. So this is our goals, showing the presence in more countries. That is our next step of vision, to have presence, to have offices in those countries, to give the same solutions, so that we can also expand. That is the main aim in terms of business, that is the main aim, 2 or 3 countries to be started off, then having the employees and giving the same solution there.
So, sir, after your faithful journey and rich experiences, you make your success story. So the word of success is not strange to you, but you know, it's a subjective word and it differs from one person to another. So to you, how can you define success today?
The dedication and the hard work is always, that is what all the successful business people is doing the same thing, what I believe. Because they have to have the dedication, they have to have the hard work, and they have to have good employees along with you to have the success. Then only it will happen. Now, to do that, we have to be, even if we are growing, we have to be humble more. That is how we can have the success more. If you are getting higher, and if you are showing that non-acceptance to the lower people, you will not have that success. To have the success, you have to have a good team, committed team, loyal team, and your dedication. That is important.
Sir, lots of people from audience, they are a new generation and they see from your story something special inspired them. So what is your advice to the new generation and to young entrepreneurs who want to create their own businesses in the same field?
As I mentioned earlier, the dedication and the hard work is important thing. The people who are coming newly in the business front, they have to have the understanding of the market, they have to have the solutions what they are going to provide, and they have to have a commitment and dedicated work, and they have to have a what you call is basically the real understanding of the project before starting any project. And when you are in the business, you have to get into the business and be there at least for the first 3 to 5 years. Then you can leave it off to others. That is my advice to the new entrepreneurs wanted to start a new business.
The UAE has for sure contributed to your success story. So what is your appreciation message you would like to convey through our episode to the UAE and its rulers?
Actually, UAE is a great country, as I mentioned earlier as well, and the leaders of UAE is giving all what we need. The people who are coming here as new and wanted to start the business, great royal family is giving the greatness to the country, and we are following them as well. That is how we are be successful here.
Thank you so much, sir. It was my pleasure talking with you today. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Dear audience, this is the end of our episode. Watch us next week. Goodbye.